I've come to a place where I genuinely believe that this racial obsession is closely connected to mental illness, right? I can't separate the two. It's like, what would have you so fixated on something so superficial, so meaningless as the color of somebody's skin? If you are somebody, whether you are white looking at black, black looking at white, or anything in between, and you're just fixated on race, everywhere you go, you must see race, 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 race. I believe this is mental illness. I do. And so when y'all see exactly what I'm talking about in practice, in the flesh, you'll get exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. Not that one though. That one definitely definitely ringing of some mental illness. Let's get into this.
I was in Poland for a few days, and me and my friend decided to start hunting for black people because we...
First of all, that sounded crazy as hell. That's not even why I stopped. I stopped it just to send a shout out to Poland for, y'all know what y'all did over there. Got yourself a conservative. Y'all got y'all Trump going on. I see you. Okay. Yeah, it's time to sweep things up. It's time to clean things up over there. Cause y'all, I don't know how y'all got that far. I mean, we got far. Okay. In the States, we let shit get out of control. All right. And it leaked into the rest of the world, but congratulations. I now will be more open to visiting. So yeah, let's run this back.
I was in Poland for a few days, and me and my friend decided to start hunting for black people because we couldn't see any. So we went to the shopping center and we started looking around, and I thought I saw one, but I don't think that was a black person. So I was disappointed.
Can you imagine the audacity? So I traveled to India, and I'm looking for a Japanese. I can't even say Japanese. I got to make it just race-based, right? I went to India, and I'm looking for a white person. Hello, hello, hello. I went to South Sudan, and I was looking for a white person. Now, let's go hunt for a white person in South Sudan. Not only is it idiotic, is it foolish, right? But do you not see the racism in that? Why does it matter? You're in these people's country. Thank God that's who's in that country, to be honest, because that's the reason why you probably went in the first place to vacate. It's probably the reason why you're there in the first place. Why'd you go there? So you can get away from you know who.
We were there for some days and we couldn't see any. We started walking on the streets, counting and counting and counting. And then I saw some mixed children. Oh my God, they were.
Whoa. This is assault, folks. First of all, damn. Them are some Hooper type girls right there. I know y'all got that blood. I know y'all got that Anglo-Saxon, but that blood don't play. I've been over there to Holland. I know, 6 foot and above, including the women. My goodness. But you just walk up on two straight. Look at this. They were like, what the hell is this?
Oh my God. They were
Get the hell off of me.
Shocked. I'm like, I've seen
They were shocked because you all up on us. What the hell are you doing? What is wrong with you? You have mental. This is mental. Look, I didn't know it was going to go this damn far. Okay. We're watching this in real time. I knew what the title was, Hunting for Africans in Poland. That sounds absolutely insane. Imagine anybody else. We're hunting for Africans in Poland. That's got to be racist. Drewski meme. This is incredible, folks. Did you see how uncomfortable? What would y'all have done? Somebody run up on you like that, grabbing all up on you.
Children, oh my God, they were all shocked. I'm like, I've seen a black person, and they were all looking around because they were also looking for some black people, and they couldn't see any, so it was so funny. Anyway.
Why are you pushing your nonsense to air? They're trying to get away from you. They're there because they want to get away from you. They don't want to deal with you. They had no problem with any of that until you came upon them. Like,
They were wondering, like, there is no Africans in this place.
No, they weren't. They literally were not. They were trying to get you the hell away from them. Get your hands off me. If you know, you know. Where's that from? Somebody in the comments. Where's that from? Get your hands off me. Lip quiver.
So we decided to go on the hunt. And hey, we finally met a black guy. It was amazing. And guess what? He was from Rwanda. He was just our neighbor. It was...
Look, I can talk this damn talk because I'm actually an African American. I was born in Africa. I'm what they call a tether, you know. Tether baby, tether baby. So yeah. Here's the thing. Africans are sitting like all Africa. I know Africa is a continent, relax. 55 nations, millions of tribes and languages and dialects. Africans predominantly look to leave the continent of Africa. And where they go, in more cases than not, is the Western world. Some may go to China and, Asia, things of that nature, but most of them are looking to go to the States or somewhere in Europe. The reason is because they want to get away from what was in their own country of origin. So when my pops moved us out of Zimbabwe, or out of South Africa at the time, into the United States, legally on a green card, and we became naturalized as citizens throughout the reason why he was willing to make that move and leave everything behind is because he understood that the way that those people are doing things is working. So therefore, leave this shit behind that's not working, the stuff that's not serving you, right? Leave that behind because it's not working. And then you essentially adopt and adapt to the things that are. And it was easy for us. Maybe there's some cultural shocking elements, but mostly because we already had the same foundational mentality. We already believed in the same things. God, the family unit or the nuclear family, right? A work ethic, productivity, minding your own business, the ability to rationally think through things as opposed to being violent and aggressive and not knowing how to deal with your own emotions and stuff. Those type of things, right? That was our world already. So when we moved to the States, it was a perfect simpatico and already spoke English, etc. So it was very helpful in that way. You're going to Poland, to these peoples, and they're minding their own business, and you're over here hunting for Africans. You are the problem, sis. You're the problem. If you got a problem, I solve it. You are the problem, and you got to solve it.
So nice, and we started talking and chatting. I was good. We were asking him why there is no black people. We went on the streets again looking. By the way, we found him after some hours, and now we are looking for another black person. Now we went on the streets looking. There was not.
Why are you in Poland? I'm going to answer this for her because we can't talk to her directly. I would love to talk to most of the people that I create videos about. So if you want to chop it, let's chop it. Here's the thing with you, right? I'm guessing that the reason you're in Poland is because you feel it's safe. You feel it's clean. You feel it like it's a nice place to be, right? There's a reason why you didn't vacation in South Sudan. It's just top of mind is South Sudan right now because I recently saw a documentary of a guy, essentially navigating those lands. We'll just put it that way. The reason you didn't go to, Papua New Guinea or, Rwanda, right? And the reason why that brother is not in Rwanda, but instead he is in Poland is because life is better. Look at this creep, by the way, behind her. Look at this creep just looking at her. Look at this dude. Look at him. Look at him. He wants some Polish chocolate. She is dressed. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that is one thing you guys are probably going to point out before I do. Why are you dressed like that? Nobody else is dressed like that. And that's one thing I did realize, like when I, traveled in Europe and things of that nature and have gotten to see the lays of the land. Not everybody is like in a hoochie mama outfit. Ain't nothing but a hoochie mama, hood rat, hoochie mama. Not everybody is in a hood rat, hoochie mama outfit. Not everybody is so thirsty for attention that they move. So maybe, I'll let you go for a second, buddy. You would look a little too long, but I get it. You got this girl in front of a camera, and she is wearing the tightest clothes she possibly can. She has got basically a equivalent of a bra on. So I get that. I get that. Okay, let's see. Looks like she ran into another black person. Here we go.
I think I saw a tall black girl, and of course it's disappointing.
The lady's like, okay, like, who are you? You see my goodness, they make them different over there. Look at the daughter. She's like, do you know this little woman? Do you know this Loompa? I can't talk. I'm a little dude too, but what are we doing here? Leave these people alone. They just got their conservative president. Leave them alone. Please leave them alone. They just want to live their Polish lives in peace. Let me know. Are you from Poland? And are you trying to live your life in Polish peace? You got to distance yourself. Look, the mass deportations are coming globally. They're happening right now in the United States. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You understand me? LA is not complying, and they're seeing how the law of FAFO has been activated. Fuck around and find out. And I believe it's just going to be the common thread throughout the world because people are tired of this. And this is calm in consideration of most of what's actually going on globally with the immigrants, the danger and things of that nature. But this mentality has to go. Let it go. Enjoy yourself. Just be there. People might want to hang out with you just because you are who you are. But if that's who you are, this race obsessed, whatever, they don't do that everywhere else. That's why it's crazy. Like, I talk about these issues on a daily basis, and to deconstruct these ideas from our minds so we can actually be freed from them. But everybody else is not thinking in this way, and it's being pushed upon them, and they're being called racist and this and that if they don't subscribe to this stuff. And so nobody wants to be around you. I don't want to be around you, let alone them. Let the Polish poll. Shout out to Poland. I'm going to have to make my little visitation at some point. Who's got a room for me?